that we can have it for later use. So welcome everyone. I am the Phenomenal Bookie, and we're going through the GoldenEra scanner and the Supernova. Both of them are crazy money minting machines that you can use to mint dollars, pounds, euros, crypto from the comfort of your home, even before you step out in the morning. They are tools that you can use to actually get yourself to a place where you can sack your bosses. So just stay with me. Like I was saying, I'm going to assume no prior knowledge. This is for absolute beginners, and then we'll take it up from there. And we're going to open the floor for questions. And no question is stupid. So if any question comes to you, you have it, just put your hand up or just put it on the chat box. Every now and then I'll go on the chat box and I'll pick your questions. And after the session, I'll also open the floor for general questions. I'll unmute every single one of you so that people can actually talk to us. They can actually put their questions out there. So I'm going to start from the very, very basic. For those of you who are super advanced and you already know you've passed the stage, please bear with us. We want to carry everyone along. You were at some point at this stage. We're also going to go through Jifu Connect and every other aspect of the Jifu goodie bag that you have. You need to make the most of it. Jifu has a lot of different features, but people seem to focus on just one. If one is not working for you, the other one should work for you. So everyone must get a good fit. Everybody in Jifu should have one that they particularly love and that works for them and fits their very, very busy schedule. So, all right. So the URL, as you know, is jifulife.com. The URL for your scanners is jifulife.com. So I'm going to log into my own personal one now so that you guys can follow. jifulife.com is the URL for your scanners. Okay, I'm just going to type it in this search box now. jifulife.com. We would have at least one or two people that are completely new with us on this call today. We're going to grind everything. Every question will be taken before we call it a day on this training. Okay, so you put in your credentials here. The credentials that you use to register to acquire your Jifu product is what you type out here. As you already know, can you all see my screen? You can see my screen and it says Jifu. All right, okay, so I'm just logging in now and it has logged me right in. So once you've got into this page, the next thing you want to do, just follow my cursor, is to click on the third tab on your left. So the menu is right here on your left. You have the home page, the economic news, and then finally the scanners. So these are the scanners that you have access to. You have access to 9 different scanners by virtue of your registration in Jifu. So we're going to touch on just 2 of them. One of them, GoldenEra, combines. The strategy I'm going to teach you is a combination of GoldenEra and Killshot. All the scanners come as a standalone. You can use them on their own. They are complete as they come. But, you know, as traders, one of the things you do is you look for strategies that can increase your probability, your win rate in the market. Why do you want to take a trade that has 70% chance of winning when you have the opportunity of doing 1 or 2 extra confirmations and taking your probability to 90%? So you really want to go for the high probability trades. So we combined GoldenEra with Killshot, and then the second strategy is solely on Supernova. Both of them are beginner friendly. So the first thing you do if you want to go to any particular scanner is to choose the scanner you want to go to, the one you want to use. So for this sake, we're going on GoldenEra. And that is why I'm going to click on GoldenEra. So you have your GoldenEra load up before you. That is it loading up right before me. And the next thing you want to do is to change your time zone. I am in Lagos, Nigeria. That is +1. As you can see, London is there, Lisbon, Dublin, Casablanca, wherever you are, the time zone is here. So I am in Lagos, Nigeria, UTC point +1. So that will reload again. That's the second thing you're doing. The third thing you're doing is that this particular strategy, the creator of the GoldenEra created it to work just on the 5 minutes time frame. If you're using it on any other time frame, you are on your own. Invention is okay. You can be innovative, but just know that you are on your own. That's not what the originator of the scanner taught us. So the next thing you want to do is to click on this drop down and click on 5 minutes, right? And the final thing you want to do, this strategy is only traded with gold. Gold is the pair that you trade GoldenEra with. So gold lovers on the call, it's your time and season. And people ask me, why can't I trade my crypto with it? Why can't I trade my currencies with it? And I ask them, are you here to be patriotic to any currency pair? Are you not just here to milk the market and make your money? What does it matter which pair you trade? What you want is to grow your account. So all those things are not important. If you want to trade other pairs, you love the US 30, you love the crypto, you love your Euro USD, you can do that with every other scanner in Jifu. But GoldenEra works just on gold. So you must make sure that the pair is on gold. How to choose your pair? B is for your crypto. This one that looks like E is for your currencies, all your Euro USD, your GBP, JPY, you'll find them here, quite a number of them. And this symbol that looks like your candlesticks is actually for your indices, also known as your stocks, like your SP 500, your US 30, your NAS 100, and what have you. And then finally, this kettle that looks like a teapot, a tipping teapot, is for your metals, and gold falls under metals. So if you don't already have gold pulled up, which you normally should have, it should already be reading gold here. I hope you all know that the symbol for gold is XAUUSD. So it's already there, but I'm just going to do it for the sake of people who don't know. So if gold is not showing there, you just click on this kettle and then click on symbol and then click on gold. And that's it. Boom, it refreshes again. So it's already set up. I'm ready to go. So I have my setup before me now. Another thing that I need to talk about is that some people struggle with their charts. They can't expand it. That is not a Forex thing, it's a computer thing. So what I suggest is if you can come to the physical meeting, we'll actually show you how to do it there and then you learn it once and for all. If you can't come in physically because I'm outside of Nigeria, then I suggest you just show it to your son or your nephew who is super techie, and it will show you how to expand it. So it comes like that. It comes squeezed up like that, and you can't practically see anything with this. So to squeeze it out, what you do is you go on the price. How do you know the price? All those numbers on your right are your prices. So you just scroll up and down, up and down. So I'm going to expand it. I'm zooming out now so you can see it very, very clearly. And I've actually zoomed out. And the next thing I want to do is I just bring it right up. So it's just right in the middle of my screen. So I can make all the decisions once I've set it up like this. So again, to expand your page, because your charts will come squeezed out, you won't even see the parameters. You can use either you roll this up or you roll it down. You need to use your mouse to roll it out. It's either you're rolling it out to zoom it out or you are rolling it in to zoom it in. And as soon as it's expanded and you can see it, then you're good to go. And this is already on 5 minutes. It's already on gold. GoldenEra works on 5 minutes time frame. So unfortunately, the market is closed now, but I'm still going to try. So once you open this, the next thing you want to do, because I told you that GoldenEra is combined with Killshot scanner. We use Killshot to confirm that it is a go, right? The GoldenEra will shoot out the signals for you, but before you take it, you go on Killshot to confirm that it's a definite go, and that is the only time you will shoot your shot. So what I normally do is, instead of me switching in between scanners, I'll just open a duplicate page, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. Because I tell you, the problem people have is not with the scanner, is not with Jifu. The problem some people have is just how to navigate their computer. Simple computer issues, technical issues. So instead of moving from between one scanner and the other, I just open multiple tabs here. So I keep one on GoldenEra, I keep one on Killshot. So it's easy to move between the two scanners. So how do you open a duplicate page? Follow my cursor. Just come right here where it says Jifu, okay? And right tap on your mouse. You right click on your mouse. Sometimes if it poses a bit of a challenge, it doesn't respond to me as well immediately. I have to do it a few times. You're not clicking on the cross. If you click on the X, you are closing that page. That's not what you do. Just right above the X, you're putting your cursor and you're clicking the right, you are right clicking on your mouse. And there it is. You have this come up and you click on duplicate tab, and a secondary tab will show up. And once that shows up, what you want to do is you want to go and set it up the same way you set up your GoldenEra ready for use. So don't forget, GoldenEra trades gold. So the first thing you want to do here is to change this to gold. It's on BTC USDT by default on Trendwave. That's not what you need. So you go here, you click on that metal, and then you click gold. So it pulls up gold for you, refreshes, and it brings up gold. Once you see gold here, you're good. The next thing you want to do again is to change this time zone to your local time zone. You know where you are. Just look for your own time zone in your own area, in your own location, and change it. I'm in UTC +1. So I'm just going to click on UTC +1, Lagos. There you go. And the next thing I want to do is to put this on the 5 minutes time frame. And then the last thing I want to do is to click on Killshot. I hope I've done it the right way. I hope this doesn't change completely. Okay, so now I have my Killshot up and it's on 5 minutes. I'm just going to click that again just to be sure. All right, so I've had it set up. It's ready to go. It's ready to go. So I pull it up again just so that it's right in the middle of my screen and I can see all the information that I need clearly. So everything is good to go. You have gold here. It's on 5 minutes and it's UTC +1. You have to put your own local time zone. This is my own particular time zone right now. So that's fine. All we're using on Killshot are these coordinates. We're not even using the price action, the charts, the Forex charts. We're not using them. We're not using the candles on Killshot. So I'm not going to expand those ones. They're already squeezed up here, so we're not using them. All we need are these coordinates on Killshot. So now I have my 2 tabs open. I'll tell you why. I'm going to open one more tab and I'll tell you why. I'm just going to open an additional tab just in case I need it. For the sake of people like me who just want to take very high probability trades. You don't want to gamble. Forex trading is not gambling. It's acquisition of skills and it's using your skills and your tools to make decisions. But the good thing about Jifu is that Jifu takes the heavy weight off you. Jifu does the analysis. So again, this tab that I've opened, I'm just going to put it on my Sniper Pro. Just ignore this. This is not so important, but I'll talk about it later on. I'll mention it for the sake of people who will be watching this video. Keep your learning simple. Again, I'm going to put it on gold. And then it's on UTC +1. All right. So I'm just going to leave that there. Whenever I need it, I'll come to it. So that is all I need. That's on Sniper Pro. But what you need majorly is your GoldenEra and then your kill shot. So I have 3 tabs open simultaneously. So it makes life easier. And the next thing I do, I grab my cup of coffee. I have my phone right beside me because I place my trades on my phone. It's just a lot easier for me. And I'm just ready to milk the market until the market says, Bookie, thank you, I've had enough. Trust me, when I sit down to trade, I milk the market, unless the market's condition is not good. So let me say this, guys. Before you trade, go on forexfactory.com, forexfactory.com, and look for the news for the day. Set it in your local time zone and look for, if I have time, if someone reminds me, we'll go there very quickly and I'll show you how you can identify high impact news. If there's going to be high impact news for that day, high impact news are fundamental news that are likely to affect the movement of the market. Honestly, if there are high impact news for that day, do not trade 3 hours before the news and do not trade until 3 hours after that news. Let the dust of the news settle before you hit the market, because the market is usually majorly impacted by fundamental news. Donald Trump can wake up and start talking about tariffs, interest rates, and what have you, or is bombing Iraq, and the whole market can go crazy. And when the market goes crazy like that, when fundamentals move the market, it overrides all your fundamentals. And the tools of Jifu are fundamental analysis-based tools. They use tools, indicators, scanners, software to predict where the market is going. So there's no rush. The market is open Monday to Friday and it doesn't sleep. So if you go to work Monday to Friday, you can come back in the evening and trade. You can trade in the morning. If you're self-employed, you can take your laptop to your store, to your office, and trade on the side. That is what I do. So forexfactory.com is where you check the news for the entire day. And when you see the red bags, those are the high impact news. You should stay away from the market 3 hours before the news and 3 hours after the news, because the impact of the news would have settled by then. And then let me also put this here. These are nuggets that have really helped me. I grew to this level. Once I sit on my scanner and I pick 2 trades and I lose 2 trades consecutively, back to back, I lose the first one and I lose the second one, I leave the market. It's either the market condition is not good. Once I've done everything I'm supposed to do, all my confirmations are rock solid, I made no mistake, and I lose the first trade, that's fine, that can happen. If I lose the second one, I'm leaving the market for them. I'll go have a shower, take a walk, do other things, make phone calls, play, do something else, and then I'll come back maybe 2 hours later. You need to protect your mindset, because if you keep taking trades and you keep losing, it can mess up your psyche. And if it if you lose your psychology, your trading psychology, you will struggle to be profitable in the market. So once you lose 2 trades back to back and you know you didn't make a mistake, you did everything you're supposed to do, leave those scanners, walk away, take a break, do what you love to do, have fun, laugh, come back an hour or 2 later, and then the market is ready for you again. Because if you don't do that, you will want to revenge the market. You get desperate, you get angry. And once your emotions come into play, and not the right kind of emotions, you will be losing back to back. Psychology in trading is 95%. Skill set, all those tools, just take 5%. If what is working for other people don't work for you, it's a psychology issue. I can bet on that. Tell me it's your mindset. It's either your mindset is a poor mindset and you don't believe it's possible to make money. So what you don't believe in will not work for you. Life is massively, massively spiritual. All right, guys. So we're good to go. Everything I'm saying to you is important because I know a lot of you are majority of you are newbies and you're probably hearing this for the very first time. These are the things we teach when you're learning Forex. But thank God for Jifu, people don't have to learn Forex the way we did. So now we skip all those things, but they are really, really essential. All right, so I'm going back to my GoldenEra now, all set up. So the first thing you're looking for, you're on 5 minutes time frame. You're sipping your coffee, you're on your GoldenEra, and you're just waiting for a setup. Because today is a weekend, the market is not active, it's closed, we won't see any movement. Nevertheless, I'll try my best to push in the education. The first thing you will see when there's a new setup is a box like this golden box, but it will be gray. This setup here is already invalidated. As you can see, this was on Friday and it played out. It hit TP1, it hit TP2, and the white flag is out. Once the white flag is out, it says it's invalid. Even if you open your chart and you see it, don't take it anymore. That's what it means. So this is already an invalid trade, right? Someone must have cashed out of this on Friday before the market closed. So when you open your system, if you see something like this with a white flag, you know that is a trade that is played out already. You're already late to that party. Don't even try to enter that trade. Even if it pulls back, even if it retraces, there's already a white flag. It means trade is invalid. Just wait on there, leave it there, don't touch anything, do one or two things, but keep your eyes on the chart. And the first thing you see when a new trade setup begins to form is a gray box. This same box is what you will see. It will appear on your price, on the candles, and it will be gray. It will be gray. So that is the first thing. Look out for the gray box. The number two thing is that after a while, the gray box will change to gold, just like you have it right before me now. The gray box will change to gold in color. So it means that the setup is cooking up. There's some progress on the trade setup. The third thing you're looking for, ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful people from different parts of the world, is you're looking for a yellow tick check mark, which is this yellow tick. You can see it. This yellow tick will either appear above the golden box or below it. In this case, it is above the yellow box. If it appears above the yellow box, it is indicating that it's going to be a buy. If it appears below the gold box, it is indicating that it's going to be a sell. So you are looking for a sell. You need to listen to everything because the flow of your flow on this tool will make the difference. A lot of people know how the scanners work, but they're still not getting the right entry. So if you follow this flow, you will get it. It will be easy peasy, I tell you. So you're waiting for the gray box to turn gold. Once it turns gold, you are looking out for this yellow check mark, which will either come above this gold box or it would appear below. If it appears above it, as you can see it right now, it is a buy. A buy setup is cooking. It's still not ready or it is loaded. If it appears below, you're looking for a sell. A sell, a sell. Okay, so immediately you see that the yellow check mark has appeared and you know the direction of the market. You go to your kill short. You've already opened it up. You've set it up. It's already on gold. It's on 5 minutes. And what you are looking for is a confirmation. What is kill short saying about gold on the 5 minutes time frame? Now, what you need is just this coordinate here. You don't need the charts. I haven't even expanded the charts here because we don't need it. So you are going to put your eyes. What you need are the first 6 boxes to your left, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is the 3 above towards your left and the 3 below. And for a buy, you are looking for these 6 boxes to say up, up, up. And then this ones also will say above, above, above. And all of them will be in blue. Ignore these last 3 boxes. You don't have any business with it. This strategy is a scalper strategy. You are going in and out. And this is for upper time frames. That is not what we do with GoldenEra. GoldenEra only works on the 5 minutes time frame. So you have no business with this higher time frames. So you need just this first 6 boxes to your left, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These boxes are giving you a lot of information. I don't want to bother you about the information it's giving you. I don't want to go too technical. We're not teaching Forex here. We're teaching you how to use your Jifu to milk your money. Technology has already made it easier. This coordinate is telling you a lot of things. It's giving you information about the volume profile, about the volatility in the market, about the point of control. Is giving you the trend and what have you, so many things that ordinarily you'll be using your head to analyze. And that is why a lot of people don't win in Forex, because they can't keep up with the level of learning. But Jifu has made it simple. Technology, AIs have brought a disruption. And I tell you one thing I've realized, people who are so knowledgeable in Forex, they don't win in Jifu, because instead of them to follow simple instruction, because it's so simple, they will still be using their old knowledge that didn't translate into anything. They will be struggling with the scanner. If you know that much, you don't need the scanner. Go and use your head. Just use the price action and pick your trades and analyze the market yourself. You spend 1 week analyzing one currency pair. But if you act like a baby, like someone who knows nothing, you throw out your prior knowledge of the market and just do what the scanner tells you to do. You don't even need to understand all these jargons. You just want to make money. My newbies never traded before in this team are crushing it, because they're like children. They're not overanalyzing. They're not using any technicality. They're not using any prior knowledge. They're just going with their color codes. All right? So for a buy, if the tick was above the golden box on GoldenEra, you quickly come here and you are looking for this one to say up. The second one says up. Third one says up. Fourth one says above. The fifth one says above, and the sixth one says above, and all of them will be in blue. Once that is the case, the final thing you need to check on your kill short scanner is that this volume here, follow my cursor, right hand top hand corner, says good volume, and it will be in green. Never trade when the volume is low, even if you are using another scanner. Once you see low volume, it shows that the heavy players are not in the market. There's no volume in the market. You don't want to trade if there's no volume. This is a volume profile. So it's giving you a lot of information. What people don't know is that embedded behind the scanners are numbers of AI technologies. It's not just what you see. It's being kept simple so that it doesn't overwhelm you. If they have to put all those technical stuff here, this chart will intimidate you. You won't even want to use it. So they've made it color-coded. The only set of people that can win are people who can differentiate colors. That's why they're using colors, so that a 10-year-old can ride with this. So make sure this says good volume, and the color will be green. This says up, 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 above, above, above. That means your buy setup is good. And the next thing you do is you go back to your GoldenEra, but you don't go on your 5 minutes. When you get on your 5 minutes, these parameters will still not have appeared. So you don't wait for those parameters. You go back and you go on your 1 minute. And usually Right before your eyes, the parameters will pop up at the close of the 1 minute candle. Once the 1 minute candle that is running, that is building right there, and then once it closes, these parameters will appear. So don't go and wait on 5 minutes. You need to get this right. Jide, are you with me? So once Killshot confirms that the buy is good, you just come back to GoldenEra, but instead of going to 5 minutes, you come on 1 minute and the parameters are there waiting for you. If you go on 5 minutes, by the time the time the parameters are popping out, it's already hit TP1. Sometimes it's already hit TP2. I am talking to you from experience. So the trades would already have played out. So what you do is once it's confirmed on Killshot, you come back here and you go on your 1 minute, wait for the parameters to pop out. Once it pops out, you do an instant execution. If it's a buy, you do your buy. You go 2 times, boom, boom, and you set your parameters, TP1, TP2, and you set your stop loss. Never trade without your stop loss. I am telling you guys, gold can make you so much money within a short period of time because it is highly volatile. It moves a lot. And we traders make money from the movement of the market. A consolidating market does no one any good. If your market is ranging, neither going up or down, is not making you money. What makes us money is the move upwards, which is the bullish run, the buy, or the downward movement, which is the sell, which is the long, which is the bearish move. So you really need your charts to be moving up and down. So once you get in here, just do an instant execution. If you get to the party late, for people that are a little bit more advanced, Mr. Amo, you don't need to do this. Just go do if it's a buy, just do a buy limit. Putting in this your zone of action. This your zone of action, this gray line is your entry price. So you do a buy limit because it's already gone up, but it might still come back, which it often does. So what you do is instead of waiting for it to come back, you just put a buy limit, which is a pending order. And what it means is that in case you come back, please come and carry me and take me along. So if the price reverses, good for you. It takes you along. If it doesn't take you along, you go and delete your pending order if it's not activated. But more often than not, 50% of the time, it actually pulls back slightly. So you do a buy limit, it comes back, it takes you. So these are the parameters. Invalidation is the stop loss. When you see this red line on all the Jifu scanners, invalidation means your stop loss. You look for the number, you input it on your MT4 or MT5 as your stop loss. Your entry price is 3355, but most of the time you do an instant execution because it's a scalping thing. It's very quick. Gold moves very quickly. Before you blink, before you take another sip of your coffee, it's played out already. I tell you, it's so interesting. I love GoldenEra because within 1 hour, I've taken 10 trades and I've won 9 out of 10. So that is how it works, guys. So you can do a pending limit of a buy limit and you use this parameter. Stop loss is the red, the gray is your entry price. That's the price you put on the pending limit. And then your TP1 is your exit 1 and your exit 2 is your TP2. And once you set your parameters, go for a backbone break. Don't sit on the chart. But if you want to sit on the chart, that's fine, but don't be anxious. Once you have done everything correctly, you didn't over leverage, you are using the right lot size for your account position, you have confirmed on Killshot, you don't have a combination of colors, you are not just trying to force it, you've seen that there's good volume and everything is saying it's a buy on the coordinates or is saying it's a sell, just go to sleep. 9 out of 10 times you win your trades. The first one can be a loss, don't let it discourage you, go again. But make sure all those confirmations are there. So that is it. If it was a sell, guys, if this setup was calling for a sell, right? That is, this golden box appears and the check mark, this yellow tick, is underneath, below this golden box. That is a sell. Once the golden tick, once you've seen the check mark on 5 minutes, you quickly go to your kill shot. That is why it's so good to open the tabs, because maneuvering between the three scanners become dead easy. And for a sell, what you are looking for, again, you are concentrating on the 6 boxes to your left. So for a sell, the volume must also be good in green, but this will now say down, down, down. And then this ones will say below, below, below. And all of them will be red. Once it says that, you are good to take your sell, close your eyes and take the trade. So that is it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. But when you come back to your GoldenEra to take the trade, don't go on 5 minutes, you go on your 1 minute and you wait for the parameters. Once the parameters pop, you just enter it. So your entry price, your entry zone is around this gold box. It must not be too far from it. They've given you an actual entry price, but anywhere around the golden box is actually good. How do I know where price is? Just move your cursor. Look at me, I'm putting up my cursor somewhere now, and the price is on the right. So where that cursor is on the right will give you a number, a set of numbers. That's the price. 3351. That is what the price of gold is, where I put it. So that's how you know the price. Just put your cursor where you want to see, and that's it. The price is right there on that line. It's as simple as ABC. So guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. So it's a move between your GoldenEra and your kill shot. Finally, very quickly, for people that are slightly more advanced in trading, I do something, especially if I'm trading on my big account and I'm going to use a standard lot size. I want to increase my probability. So what I do is the third tab that I opened, I put it on Sniper Pro. I already told you that I put it on Sniper Pro. I've already set it to gold. I don't know what happened, why it changed. I'm just going to put it back on gold. Don't forget gold it is. We are trading GoldenEra now. It has to be gold. So I put it on gold. Make sure it is on gold. Make sure it is on gold. Always double check that it is on gold. Even when you use skill shots, make sure it's on gold. With GoldenEra, is not too much of a problem because GoldenEra's default pair is gold anyway, so it never moves from gold. So now it's not on gold, even though I tried to put it. I'm just going to do it again. Sometimes it can be stubborn like that. So I'm just going to click on gold. We're going to take questions. Don't worry. I'm here for you guys. Until you let me go, we will stay here. You know, as they say, we'll die here, but we won't die here. We will live. It says we will not die but live to declare the works of the Lord in the land of the living. Living is what we choose. We have to be alive to spend the millions that is coming, isn't it? If you agree with me, put a 222 in the box. If you know that we're going to be alive to spend this crazy money from Jifu, put a 222 in the box. I'm excited. I'm excited. What I hear them say, that's what I'll do. That's what you guys don't know, the power of confession. Write it there. You are going to be alive. You are going to learn this Jifu. You are going to use Jifu to sack your bosses. It is crazy. Just on Friday, was it yesterday? I was at home and my husband was asking me, aren't you going to work? And I was like, I just want to trade a little bit. There's a good feeling when you trade and you make $200, $500 before you even step out of your house. So, but I didn't have much time because I had some people waiting for me for training. So I just had a few minutes and I did $155 on GoldenEra. It's a good feeling. Once I'm on the road, you know, I know that the day is already good. And don't forget, if you're trading on a bigger lot size, that could have been 1,550. So I was trading on a small account of $1,000, 155 done, that's 15%. That's crazy. Anywhere in the world, in the UK, in the US, what are you looking for? Money. So if you know you are going to be alive to spend this money that you are going to use your hand to make from the Jifu you use your hands to buy, please type in numbers 22222. And the God of heaven that hears, that sees you will make it happen. You will come back to testify. I promise you, superstars. So guys, that is it. Okay, so finally, sorry guys, I use this Sniper Pro just to do another confirmation. The only thing I check on it is I want to know the overriding trend of gold. So I will go on not just 5 minutes, I'll go on a daytime zone, time frame. So if I put it on a daily time frame and it says bullish, I know in my head as a trader that the overriding trend for gold for that day is bullish. Bullish means buy. So, and they always say something that the trend is your friend, right? That if you want to trade in the trend, move in the direction of the trend. Don't trade against the trend. You can trade pullbacks if you are a smart trader, but if you are not a very, very highly knowledgeable, experienced trader, ignore pullbacks. I can successfully trade pullbacks, especially with Jifu now, because all these indicators, all these trend counters will tell me whether there's a pullback. And all I'm looking for is this first beat, just this first beat. If I say bullish, if I see bullish here, it means that the general trend on gold is bullish, which means is a buy. So if you do any sell, you are trading a pullback temporarily. Do you understand? So that is all I'm checking on that. I'm just looking at the overall trend. So I check the daily time frame. I start from daily, which is the overall for the day, and then I go on 4 hours. And I just want to know the overriding trend for that day. It helps my decisions. It also helps my exposure. It determines how exposed I am. So if it's bullish, if it says bullish like this, it's a buy. So every buy setup that I get, I take it with more confidence. Do you understand? And if it says bearish, you are just looking at this bar right on top. If it says red, if it's red and it says bearish, I know that the overriding trend of gold for that day is a sell. So I just leave that there. But for people who will be asking questions, I'll be confused. Please leave this. I rarely use it. So that you don't say, oh, we are opening too many things. Leave it. It's as simple as it is. We have come to the end of the training. I'm going to open the floors for questioning right now because I want to keep this video super short. And then we're going to go into we're going into supernova, another morning minting machine. All right, okay. So now can we have questions? Questions, ladies and gentlemen. The floor is open. Just use the chat box. Let me see what you guys have been chatting, what you've been saying. The chat box is open. Let's do questions. Okay. Let's do questions. I don't know whether I should leave the recording on for questions, or I should just... Dotman, you're on the call. Oh, 222 from King. Amazing. I told him to do 222, but he did more than just 222. You are already sorted. King, you will share your testimonial. Amazing, people. I like the feedback. I like the energy. We will keep doing this. Refresh your network then. Somebody says, I wasn't hearing. Noel, I hope you can hear now. Benga says, kindly record. I am recording. King says, LFG. Don't know what that is. Someone says, I'm with you, Jide. That is, I believe. All right. Okay. 222 for my superstars that are going to be billionaires and millionaires. Amazing. So let's have the question, guys. Use the chat box to type out your questions. The first question is from my dear friend Desmond Unwachuku. Do you check the daily and 4 hours on Sniper Pro to confirm trend? No. If I haven't taught you anything, I don't do it. That's it. I just told you that I only use the GoldenEra and the kill shot to take my trades. But for the sake of people that are advanced, and for the sake of people that are trading with one standard lot, and you just want to be, it's just something you need at the back of your mind. You don't even need a third scanner, let alone a fourth scanner. I use, yes, Sniper Pro. That's it. That's what I've done. That's what I've just told you. Maybe I hadn't gone through it when you're asking the question. So that is what I do. I use it to check the overriding trend of gold for that day on daily and 4 hours. So I know that if I'm taking a buy trade and the trend is a buy, I'm in the trend. I'm trading along with the trend. Is it okay to use only Q short for confirmation? Yes. Yes. I told you that that one is not for you people. Leave that for those who know, and sabi. Mr. Amo, I've only taught you GoldenEra, and then open your kill shot. When you see all the confirmation, you are good to go. Does it mean someone needs computer to trade? No. No. My daughter uses her tablet. You can use any screen, any device that has a screen. Please, at what point should I consider 1 minute on GoldenEra? I don't understand what you mean. I'm going to put the video out there, Demi J. I just explained that you do your entry, you do your decisions on 5 minutes on GoldenEra. When you go to kill shot to confirm and everything says it is good to go. When you come back to GoldenEra, instead of going to sit on 5 minutes, you go on 1 minute to take your parameters. I don't know. Does anybody understand that? So I don't understand the question. Maybe I don't. Instead of waiting on 5 minutes, when you wait on 5 minutes, sometimes when their parameters show, the trade is already concluded. God bless you, Noel. At least one person understands me, and that makes me feel better. When you are leaving kill short and you know that the trade is good to take, you go to 1 minute to take the parameters. You're only taking the parameters on 1 minute. Zoom user says, if the golden box appear in 5 minutes, won't it already have played out on 1 minute? No. Jide, I am telling you what I know. I am telling you what I have experienced. Hold on, guys. I don't want to miss any question. I don't want to miss any question. Okay, very quickly, let me stop the